Something that we're not seeing as much as Seer. Do you miss playing Seer, or are you happy that there's other options now?
I hated playing Seer, but thank God people aren't playing it. You know, it's really annoying to fight against. The meta's a lot more fun to play against.
Xynew, welcome to Birmingham off the back of your fantastic LAN win. How did it feel to win your first ever LAN event last time in London?
It was a crazy feeling, honestly. Winning a LAN is just something that most people don't get to feel. You know, it's just pretty insane.
What was the secret to your success, do you think? What have you looked back on that event and thought, yeah, that is something that we absolutely need to keep doing as we head into this next event?
I mean, us and TSM are the main teams that play the most and practice the most, and I think that's the biggest part. Just all of us putting the most effort in and just trying to be our best selves.
What does working hard before an event look like? What have you been doing in the build up to this event to make sure that you're completely ready to potentially win?
We play every scrim block, we have team talks and stuff, go over stuff that we need to talk about, and if we ever have any problems in game and stuff like that, we go over it.
How have scrims been going? How are you feeling? How have you adjusted to the new season 18 changes?
Scrims have been really good. Overall, we have pretty good days. Sometimes it's a little bad, but we show up and we do better. But changes are fine. It's a little different, but we get used to it.
Something that we're not seeing as much as Seer. Do you miss playing Seer, or are you happy that there's other options now?
I hated playing Seer, but thank God people aren't playing it. It's really annoying to fight against. The meta's a lot more fun to play against.
Who would you say is your best legend? Not just of those at the meta. If you could pick any legend to play, who would you be playing?
I'd say Horizon, and I am playing Horizon, so.
There you go. Does that make you feel more confident when you're coming into an event playing a legend that you like, that you would choose to play?
Yeah, definitely more confident for sure. I would agree with that.
And then how have your game plans adjusted after those season 18 changes? Obviously, ring timings, we've had spawn rate equalizations. What's changed, and how are you guys going to be approaching the game now that all those changes are in place?
The beacon change is a little different for us, so we had to get used to that. But overall, it's not that big of a difference for us, We play zone, so we don't really need to worry about the zone changes. It kind of helps us.
And then personally for you, obviously, you burst onto the scene with a LAN win. Right? You just rocked up, won the thing, went home.
Yep.
How are you dealing with the spotlight, the attention? You're a household name in Apex now. Have you felt a difference in this event? Do you think people are, more interested in you, and how are you handling all that attention?
Yeah, I'd say people definitely have an eye on me now. Last time not really, but yeah, I definitely gotta try a little harder this night. Show off a little bit.
How are you finding it? Your stream's been bigger. Does that pressure get to you, or are you taking it in your stride? Do you like that people now are thinking, yeah, that's our new kid, he's got it?
Yeah, I don't really take that much pressure at all, the more views and stuff, I try not to get nervous about it and stuff, so it's not that bad.
And I just want to ask about your teammates, what are they like to play with? How has it been teaming with them, getting to know them and working with them?
They always want to win, it can be annoying sometimes, but yeah, very good teammates, I enjoy it.
What would you say makes Zero such a strong IGL? He has one of the best LAN records in the whole of Apex, probably only next to Hal. What about him that maybe people wouldn't know is what makes him so successful?
I think he just puts the most time in of anyone in the game. Just watching VODs, playing the game. Guy plays mixtape 8 hours a day for no reason. Kind of weird. But yeah, he definitely just puts the most time in.
Should say the Zero is sat just opposite the camera.
He's right next to us.
Yeah, just dropping what we're saying. And then obviously, since you joined darkzero, you came out from, even played some challenger circuits before you suddenly are at LAN. What would you say has improved the most about your game specifically, since you joined darkzero and you started, playing at the higher level?
Overall, just they tell me about my mistakes, so I end up working on that. And I don't know, I just polished up on everything. Helped overall.
And finally, can you defend the championship? Can you win again?
Yeah.
Xynew, thank you so much for joining me in Birmingham. All the best.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.